God, tender, loving care. Welcome everyone to today's session. I'm so happy that you are here. As you know, we launched the podcast, and today's episode is focusing more on the title Tech That Builds Wealth. Now, it was very interesting to choose this title. I had a lot of fun. It was a very creative venture, and I'm very excited to move forward with our podcast. We have so many guests lined up for the season. Our sessions are going to cover it all. My spin, my background, I'm going to bring forth the technology. But really, we can talk about anything. Our focus, though, if we're to remain focused, is how technology builds wealth, how I've made money with technology, and how my peers, acquaintances, coworkers, uh, business partners, etc., have made wealth with technology. This is everything technology related, and sometimes even more. So, without further ado, welcome everyone. I just want to show you a quick when I type in technology here, a quick blurb, it comes up and forward as technology is the application of conceptual knowledge to achieve practical goals, especially in a reproducible way. I want to know what you define technology as. As you all know, these are live streamed. If you're watching these later on, share your comment. Reach out to me via email. I'm here as a resource, but many of you are also experts in your field, and I would love to collaborate and hear your opinions. That is why we will, from time to time, have guests on this show. Yes, we're going to have guests from all walks of life. Today, which isn't really episode one, right? We've had a few episodes, a few streams. Uh, Maybe some of them have made the cut. But today, for sure, we are going to focus on tech that builds wealth, the show where we explore how technology is transforming lives, building futures, and unlocking real freedom. I'm your host, Got TLC, and while I don't get too deep into my story, there's already enough of that you'll hear throughout the sessions. Just know this: I'm someone who lives and breathes tech. Currently wrapping up a few degrees and certifications. I have a fascination and love for education, technology, educational instructional technology, information technology, and computer science. Over a decade of experience in jumping into another field and certification. I'm someone who's always moving forward. I just can't stop learning. And um, yeah, I have so much experience from working in every single sectors, organizations, small businesses, schools, universities. I've done it, traveled the world. Why is this important? Any of this? Because I believe technology isn't just about code or gadgets. It's about creating opportunity. It's about building wealth, not just financially, but mentally, spiritually. We are God's in their loving care, and generationally. Wealth that you get to experience, that your loved ones get to experience, that their loved ones get to experience, that your children and their children get to experience. That is what we are about. So, this might feel like episode one because we are in the crux of all of this information, maybe a little bit more formal than usually our informal sessions. But hey, this is a live show, and some of you may join and share your opinions, and I may react to it. I may read it. I may write a sticky note, put it to the back burner. You might say something that might prompt an idea that's impromptu, and we welcome all discussions. And if you are watching this or a part of our community after this goes live, right after this live stream, I will read your comments and do my best, my very, very best to respond back to you. Without further ado, everyone, dun, 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 let's get into the episode one, the wild tech of evolution. What does that mean? Well, I think right away of technology is this untamable entity, and us humans are reasoning machines want and do our best to try to tame it. But technology, and this is akin to a book that I am reading, chapter that I read stated that technology is a lot like fire. So the reactions, right, when our ancestors discovered fire was, oh my gosh, it might be dangerous. I don't know what to do. It's so fascinating. We need to hone it. That is the same effect that us modern day contemporary humans in the year 2025, as of today, right, are experiencing. And I said as of today, it's been 2025 for a few months now. But today, the times of today is what I mean. So technology is ever evolving, ever moving. And we see this, right, in AI, right? AI is constantly evolving. So much progress. AI being one form of technology. So when I say the wild tech evolution, remember in the 1980s, 1 gigabyte of storage cost how much? Type it into the chat. Share it with me. Ballpark. Throw a number out there in the comments in the stream. How much do you think 1 gigabyte of storage cost in the 1980s? $437,500. Nearly almost $500,000. Technology has a connection with wealth. They're interrelated. So, in the wild, wild world of Wild West, wild tech evolution, $500,000 now, pennies. We went from landlines to LLMs in a few decades. Remember landlines? I remember we used to have one of those spinner phones, right? And let's define LLMs. LLMs stand for large language models, and they're one of the hottest technologies shaping the future of work, education, and wealth right now. What are LLMs? Large language models are advanced AI systems that are trained on massive amounts of text data so they can understand and generate human language. Mm, such as, well, there's ChatGPT, Google Gemini, Claude. Mm, what other ones are there? Claude by Anthropic, Meta's Llama, which is capital L, lowercase a, capital M A. So many more. What do LLMs do? They answer questions, they write articles, emails, or code, translate languages. What else do you think they do? Hmm, let's ponder this a little further. Analyze data, simulate human conversations, act like personal assistants for businesses, school, or content creation. I can attest to this. I'm collaborating with these different agencies and organizations, and we're talking technology, we're talking growth and wealth. And I'm being interviewed, a meeting, virtual meeting by AI. Like, oh, Jacob, the AI is going to call you. Had a conversation with Jacob, the AI, and it ran smoothly. Why do they matter for wealth and technology? LLMs are turning into money-making tools. People are using them to build businesses, automate customer service, create content faster, code without needing to know every syntax rule, train employees or students. That's, in a nutshell, what LLMs are. So we have access to LLMs, and back one of our first phones was the rotating phone. So how can technology create, garner, manifest wealth? Well, let's consider digital wealth builders. What is that? I'm going to give you all a chance in the chat or in the stream to try to define what this is. Hmm. Well, AI tools making people thousands month, voiceovers, automation, coding. I mean, making a lot of money. Side hustles built with free technology. YouTube, oh, Canva, ChatGPT, remote tech jobs, certifications, and degrees. Now we have so much access to AI that we can practically learn anything from it. Now, what is that doing to schooling? Well, it's causing accessibility, it's providing accessibility, mindset, and tech ethos. By staying updated in tech, well, it's survival. The more you stay up on technology, the better off you're going to be. Everyone should have a background in cybersecurity for your own devices, your own studies, your business. And even though we're focusing on wealth, there's more than just a focus on profit. There's a focus on security. Finally, emerging technology changes everything. AI, blockchain, cybersecurity, green tech. We need to consider how to prepare now, even without money or degrees. Technology is a venture fueled by evolution.